A local retired couple says 275 grand in investments vanished from their account and they couldn't get it back.
Yeah, it turned into a Call Curtis investigation.
Yeah, well, they haven't moved, they aren't lost, but the investment account was labeled unclaimed, the money sent to the state for safekeeping. So why can't they get it back? A shock. Eugene and Ann Brusnick's 275 grand in investments, seen in his June Charles Schwab statement, gone, replaced with a column of zeros.
It's just pure theft.
Because he didn't touch his account for 3 years or have any contact with Charles Schwab, the state required Schwab to transfer his investments to the state's unclaimed property program for safekeeping. But now he can't get it back over this I for the word incomplete on the state's unclaimed property website. What's that for? The state blames Schwab for some sort of errors in the transfer, but Schwab directs him to the state.
I can't tell you how many nights I've been awake thinking of what a rotten system this was and how long it's going to take me to get back to be able to use my funds for the needs that I need it for.
This is unconstitutional stealing.
Attorney William Palmer has been fighting the unclaimed property program in court for more than 2 decades, all the way up to the Supreme Court. He argues the law has been twisted from its original purpose to protect property when people become lost and unknown.
If they don't know where their client is, pick up the phone and call them.
But he says it's turned into California's 5th largest revenue stream, $9 billion worth of so-called unclaimed property used to help balance the state budget. In 2015, the Legislative Analyst's Office warned the revenue creates an incentive for the state to reunite less property with owners.
It's a runaway government program. It's off the rails.
In fact, are these celebrities really lost? Elon Musk, Kanye West, even former Governor Arnold Schwarzenegger, each has unclaimed property. The state controller's office, which runs the program, declined our interview request, but insists the program is to protect consumers and that it prevents businesses with unclaimed property from keeping your money and using it as business income. Schwab would not talk specifics on this case, but says we take our legal obligations seriously, and we only send the assets after making multiple attempts to contact the client to claim the assets. Eugene denies getting any notifications, but once we got involved, he was able to claim all his property from a program he calls a disgrace.
That they take money from people as old as we are, that we have saved and sweated blood for. I mean, that's a lot of nerve.
Well, as of tonight, the state has returned $50,000 in cash, but the stock is still getting transferred. That's the bulk of the money they have. The state says it has 6 months to return the property. Both Schwab and the state insist they sent warning letters, but Eugene says he never received them.